MLD, final words before you run off. I don't want to go out like this. Anything you would like to say before you do?
I got nothing to say. I'm out.
See? My point.
All right, brother.
Emotional damage.
Let's make sure he gets out safe.
What up, YouTube? It's your boy Sam Nice back at it again with another one, and today I have a video for y'all. Once again, proving my point that these red pillars out here are they lost their damn mind. They destroying the space, they're making shit worse for everybody else. And y'all probably already seen this clip. Y'all already seen this video of this dude MLD on the Valuetainment podcast making a damn fool of himself, acting exactly like the modern women that he calls out constantly, that all these red pillars call out, avoiding accountability like the motherfucking plague. And we gonna get into the clip and I'm gonna react to it. I don't want this video to go too much longer, so I'm gonna try to keep my talking down to a minimum. But I gotta point out some shit here, y'all.
Well said. MLD, last take.
I don't want a traumatized woman in my life. I don't want any history of trauma. I've dealt with those kind of fucking nutbags, and I don't ever want to deal with it ever again. I want to deal with a normal, mentally stable, healthy woman.
Makes sense.
Do you think you're normal?
Exactly.
In what sense?
Well, do you think you have healthy habits?
Yeah.
You do?
Yeah.
Weren't you the same one who like fat shamed me like last week or so?
Boom.
You think that's normal from a man, from a stranger to fat shame somebody?
I don't remember. Did I call you fat?
Okay.
Here it
You
starts.
know you were in the chat. You knew you were in the chat. Don't do that on camera.
I don't know.
Don't do that.
Don't do
you
what?
do
that,
you have a
MLD, because
strange
you
way
were
of,
in
like-
the chat with your check mark.
You could see already, like, this is where he fucks up right off rip. He fucked up right here, right? Like, why are you gonna sit there and act like you don't know what the fuck she's talking about? It's such a bad look, bro. And you're that much of a bitch that you can't handle a confrontation. Like, what happened, dog? I thought you dealt with these nut bags. You should be able to handle this woman real easy. And it's not even about handling, bro. Y'all always out here talking about accountability. As a man, whatever you say, whatever you do, you have to own up to that shit. You can have the conversation whether it's right or wrong afterwards. And this is exactly what I'm talking about, y'all. These red pillars are hypocrites. They're exactly like the women that they call out. They're bad for the space and they're polluting men's minds with their talking points.
It's okay if you want to do those things, but own up to what you do.
What was I saying?
I mean, women are apparently like CEO of not taking accountability, but I mean, I guess you should change your pronouns because I'd say you're kind of in the same bracket when it comes to that.
All right, I'll get right on that.
It's evident that you're used to women who don't check you when you're being irrational
Thanks.
and way out of place.
Thanks for the whole synopsis on the 37 years of my life.
It shows.
You've
well,
you've
age
arrived
really
here
doesn't
in the
mean to
hour
a
and
lot of
half.
people. It shows like
I think that right now is a great opportunity for you to show that men can be masculine and have feelings and can also regress and think back about what they said. Maybe in the moment you said it because you got excited or whatever and you were just in this.
All right, no. This woman, the blonde hair woman, she doesn't know what the fuck she's talking about. First of all, the man did not even take accountability for what he said yet. He's still trying to avoid that shit. Take accountability, you stand in your masculine frame and own up to this shit. But to sit here and say, oh, that's masculine just to, you know, just off rip apologize just because you got confronted, that is not masculine, sweetheart. You can't just apologize without taking accountability. That does not make sense. Women do that shit all the time because they try to avoid the accountability part. They're not going to admit that they did what they did. They're just going to automatically jump to apologizing. When it's like, you just told me you didn't do this shit, or you didn't do it on purpose, or you don't remember. Now all of a sudden you're apologizing. I mean, women do that just to basically get you off their back because they know they're wrong and they just want to shut you up about it. And they want to keep it moving. but it's like that's why it doesn't work, and it's extremely feminine behavior to do that.
This is why I stepped out of the red pill space, because you guys are so quick to demonize women in the West. But mind you, all of these girls have been working since we were old enough to work. A lot of us have to retire our families. But instead of people seeing that, you guys demonize women for masculine traits when we're also working just like you. And I don't expect respect, but like there was no beef and it was so unnecessary. And I think
Okay, first of all, nobody's demonizing you or shaming you for having to work. You got to take care of your family. You take care of your family. I think that's very commendable. You're taking care of business, but it also shows that obviously the men in your family are not doing what they're supposed to be doing. If it's all landing on you like that, they obviously failed as men. So nobody's shaming you for doing what you have to do to take care of your family. If you have to take that upon yourself to retire them and you're doing your thing, good for you, sweetheart. But as men, what we're asking for is that you go and do your thing at work. Go ahead, have your job, move up in the corporate ladder, do whatever the fuck you want. But when you come home, when you are with us, we do not want you bringing that masculine energy back with you. You gotta understand that when you walk through that door, now you are in a different environment. You're in your man's environment. You're in his castle. So you need to conduct yourself in a proper way. And we're not talking about sitting in the corner, konnichiwa, and just like yesing us to death and acting like a slave. We're not saying that. What we're saying is that we do not want the combativeness. We don't want you to argue constantly. We don't need to talk back constantly. We want our peace. Because when we are at home, when we are with you, even out in public, like this is our downtime. This is when we want to enjoy you the most. So when you still are acting like you're at work, like you have to win every fight, like you have to be, combative and get your way, and your voice has to be heard every second and all this other crap, this is where we run into the problem of y'all being masculine, and when we call you out about it. And this is all we're asking for. To be submissive, to be respectful, and you will get the same thing back. She's definitely in her masculine right now. Don't get it twisted. But at the same time, she's not being emotional. She's not letting it get to her. She's not getting hysterical or anything while she calling dude out. But dude is the one who's getting emotional.
So what are you upset that I called you fat?
this is upset. This is upset.
Clearly.
This is addressing.
Well,
and
why
I think
don't
it's
you want to
important
own up to
address.
what you said, though? Why
What
are you
was it? What was
denying
it that was said?
And if anything, we're kind of built the same, which is funny, dude. We're like, come on, man. You can't be sitting there acting like we're like, oh, and I'm like, dude, honestly, that's so out of pocket in so many ways.
So how about this?
What the fuck is that?
This came out. You're upset because why?
I think that, listen, criticism, sure, but be real and own up to whatever mistake you make. Because again, you are leading whatever group
What
you
did
are.
I say? What is so upsetting? I don't get it. Why didn't you talk to
Is
me?
this chick supposed to be attractive?
Why didn't you?
Okay, I'll just endure this like I should in an abusive relationship.
Okay, so
Nah,
MLD,
look at
what
her
do you
face.
recall of this?
I'm still waiting for that. Like, I don't get it. What was said that made you so upset?
How
this is the
is he
problem.
still
So if we
asking?
were-
Answer the question.
I'm asking the question. Why are you so mad?
This is
She's
mad.
already said it.
Because
What
what?
do you, what do you,
She did it.
he said,
already
you're saying that he
explained it.
called you fat and you're addressing
So
it.
just to
You're an example
Can
for
somebody
men.
tell me what I
You're an
said that everybody's so
example for
upset
men.
about that I'm
That's
still
you
waiting
make
on?
content
What was the
for it.
example that, just to be clear?
I'll do the three. Was it three? Nah, I'm pretty sure it was. Is this chick supposed to be attractive? 1, 2, she's 40 pounds too heavy.
Yep.
XYZ, something about weight. I wouldn't listen to her. Like, you just went on a rant. It was like.
How do you know that that was him, though?
Because it was his name with the check mark in the chat.
Do you recall doing that?
I guess so. So
Okay,
you're
so
mad.
now you recall.
You're mad because I said
God, see, this is what I'm talking about right here. I guess so. This is fucking brutal, bro. It is fucking brutal what you're doing to yourself right now. And look at the man's face. The man's face looks like it's about to explode, like Big Trouble in Little China. I don't know if you've ever seen that movie, but this part in the movie where the guy's head blows up, turns fucking beet red, and explodes. That's exactly what this man's face looks like right now. So I mean, not only is he mentally falling apart, but you could see him physically, his face is changing colors. These guys are all alike. All of them. This is why I'm trying to make the distinction between the manosphere and red pill content. Red pillars are a fucking joke. They're the cancer of the bigger picture of the manosphere. They're a cancer that attach themselves to the manosphere, and this is the type of shit that they're pushing. Nonsense, bullshit, incel, simp bullshit. Because they're turning these simps that were simping for women into incels, and then right back simping for them. Hanging on every word that they say. Cheering them on for putting down women, and you know, with all these bullshit talking points, without having an open mind and really understanding what the problems are that are going on these days, because they don't have any real life experience.
40 pounds overweight. I'm on every chat. I'm in Fresh and Fit. You know how it is when you're a streamer. You're in all these chats. I did like 6 shows in the last 6 days.
So just say sorry.
So just own up to being a piece of shit.
Well, no. So I'm not. So first of all, I'm not a piece of shit.
You don't
So
think
don't
that's
talk to
piece
me
of
like
shit
that.
behavior?
Okay, don't talk to me like that.
No, triggered by Destiny's wife. Wow, you seen him? He got butthurt by that one. Because he knows he's a piece of shit. That's why he got so emotional.
Secondly,
upset.
all right, I said what I said. I do think maybe you were 40 pounds overweight.
Now you're gonna take accountability, dogs? After all these women just exposed you with the receipts? Like, come on, man.
Hey,
Sure.
so what's wrong with that?
We can match each other's energy.
There's nothing wrong with that, bro. What's wrong is the fact that you tried to deny it. And now all of a sudden you remember? Like, get the fuck out of here.
All I had to say was you need to like own up to your shit, because it's weird that you
I
would
just
face
did.
me. Yeah, after like pulling teeth. Are you good?
No, after you talking over me and freaking
This
trauma
was all-
dumping
Did I say
live
that?
on
I
the
don't know what I said.
show.
See what I said? I don't know
pick
what I
these
said.
words
You
and
see
like
how
you
he's-
throw them on people. But if I act
You see how he's fucking capping right now? After you trauma dumping, like, what are you talking about, bro? She said it at least like 3 or 4 times exactly what you said. And gave you numerous opportunities to own up to it. And he's trying to blame her. Like, oh, it's your fault that I didn't take accountability. Like, what? Bro, you just keep digging and digging.
To that. I'll give you, you know,
I didn't even know who she is when I was in the waiting room.
that's the whole point.
Oh my god. You are meant for the camera, my friend. You are something else. You don't know who she was when you were in the chat?
No.
No.
In the
it's
camera,
fine.
in the
My
back room.
God,
No, it's okay.
look at his. It just every time they pan to him, his face gets redder and redder, bro. This is hilarious. I just look at his face and look at this woman next to him. Look at her face. She is fucking dying inside. She is dying inside. Look, she almost can't hold it in. Yo.
Oh my god.
was there anything you would like to take back or
Good job.
apologize? Whatever you want.
No, not after
Okay.
being treated like that. Absolutely not. I'm not gonna be talked down to by like some child that has no decency to communicate with me in a respectful manner.
It starts.
Wow. Wow. And he's still now he's gaslighting her. That was as respectful as gonna get. She's obviously a masculine woman, so there's nothing you could do about that. She's not gonna change just for you, dogs. No matter what you think women should be doing, she's not gonna be submissive. She's not gonna do it, you know, behind closed doors with some decorum. She's masculine. She pulled your card. You couldn't handle it. You didn't know how to handle it. That's clear as day. You got exposed. You got embarrassed. Look at your fucking face. You have avoided accountability on all fronts, and it's the worst look you could have possibly put out here.
I don't want to go out like this. Anything you would like to say before you do?
I got nothing to say.
Nah, look at him. Look at like fucking, like, what is that face? Like, his face is visibly changed as well. Like, he just so butthurt looking like Schmeagol out here on the streets, bro.
I'm out.
See, my point.
All right, brother.
I'll text you. Thank you. Sorry.
And these are our red pillars out here, y'all. Well, your red pillars. Y'all simps and incels, you know, uplifting these these creators like they somebody to listen to. There you go. There you go. And they're a dime a dozen. They're all the same. Like I said, man, I'm not making these videos to, you know, make these people look bad or to fucking bash them or to start any drama. I'm doing this because I want people to see how detrimental these type of content creators are to our goal as men. Our goal as men in the manosphere is to be able to have meaningful relationships with women, understanding, to get to a place where we both can live harmoniously together. It's not about bashing women. It's not about demeaning women. It's about how can we get to a point where both sexes are happy. And these type of creators, these type of red pillars, they that's all they know how to do is bash and demean women. Meanwhile, they act exactly the same. We gotta wake up, y'all. We gotta clean up the space. Like, these people should not be taken seriously. They need to be looked at as entertainment only. And that's the end of it. People like Pressure Fit, this guy, motherfucking Pearly Things, they're all in the same group of just people who regurgitate nonsense and they don't even experience the things that they talk about. Anyway, let me get up out of here. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. I hope y'all got something out of it. And I really don't give a fuck about the people who are butthurt or who don't like what I'm saying. This video ain't for y'all then. Flip the channel. But if you like my content, if you like what I'm saying, please like, share, and subscribe. Trying to build my channel up. Trying to be the voice of reason out here. You feel me? So let's go and get it. Till next time, it's your boy Sam Nice. Peace.